Hello everyone, and welcome to today's stream. I am Mage 1011, and today we are playing some more Final Fantasy XIV, post Dawntrail, MSQ. Without further ado, let's get started. The last time we did MSQ, we had just got shocked with something fierce by a mysterious boy. So let's continue on. Let's talk to Oklamat. Galudra? What a cruel thing to say to Ffxiv. Okay, let's talk to Ffxiv. Are you alright, Mage? Forgive me. I was once able to use healing spells, but my long slumber appears to have sapped my magical reserves. It's frustrating to be so powerless. But perhaps I must accept my newfound limitations. A jewel shattered. Saying the same thing. Actually, change of plans. We're gonna go quickly do the seasonal event. I forgot I haven't done that. So let's teleport to Gridania and head on over. We're gonna take a quick detour to do the seasonal event, because I have not done that yet. Let's go to the Mikoto Amphitheater and quickly do the seasonal event before we proceed with the story. Let me double check and make sure I'm being heard. Yep, audio is good. Okay, my video is laggy, but nothing I can do about that. Let's quickly enter the Mikoto Amphitheater and let's hide their names and quickly talk to Amma Gurenji. We three Kinder Punch. We three Kinder pushes. Amma Gurenji could use some help from an adventurer. This quest is available for a limited time only. Mage, what a pleasure to see you again in this most festive of seasons. Allow me to reiterate my thanks for your contribution to the Starlight's past. Inspired by an old Ishgardian tale, the Starlight Celebration is about gathering wishes for the wishes of children. And this year, we're bringing back the festive market that offers joy and merriment to young and old alike, the Starlight Stalls. The first time around, the Carline Canopy supplied us with Kinder Pushes, a kind of mulled punch, which we provided to guests. It provides tremendously it proved tremendously popular, so we are planning to provide it again with a twist. Alas, with all the celebrants busy attending to the preparations at the stalls, we haven't been able to get working on on said twist. If you are not otherwise occupied, might you be willing to lend us a hand? I'm truly grateful. Without further ado, please join me at the Carling Canopy stall at the marketplace. There I shall explain the particulars to you. When you are ready, the guide yonder will be glad to escort you through. I shall see you anon. Starlight Stalls Guide. So you are the adventurer who has agreed to help us. If you would follow me, I shall take you to the Starlight Stall. And Garangi. My thanks again for assisting us. I've asked Mione to join me in explaining Mione to join me in explaining our punch plans. She should be along any moment now. Ah, so you're the adventurer who has been roped into helping. An excellent choice, given the fine work you did distributing the punch last festival. It was a favorite among attendees, and the mugs had the desired effect on promoting the Carline Canopy. Well, I mentioned this to my guild counterparts in other cities, in the other city-states. They were keen to have their homes represented on the mugs as well. And so we had these beauties made. They bear local vistas and motifs, such as the galleon for Zolaminsa and a cactuar for Olda, with seasonal flourishes worked in for the festive touch. Since we have now 3 lovely mugs, we thought it would be fitting to serve up 3 varieties of Kinder Punches. In Gridania, punch is traditionally made by simmering the juice of locally grown apples and and with blood carnations, cinnamon, and various herbs. For the limbs of Lamenta and And for the Leminson and Uldon varieties, I'm keen to incorporate ingredients found in their respective locales, but I haven't been able to decide what. And therein lies our request. Hello, we could get some. Could we get some mulled punch, please? Oh wow, whoa, new mugs designs. Are the pictures of other cities? I wonder what they're like. Young Julton, the punch isn't ready yet, but it shan't be long now. We are currently preparing two new varieties, you see, using ingredients from the cities shown on these mugs. It does me well to see the younglings' curiously curiosity for faraway lands. It further motivates me to serve up Kinder Punch that will dis that will not disappoint. Which brings me back to the task we have for you. We ask that you investigate what ingredients we should use to create punch. That best captures each nation. Gridania's markets attracts many visitors from the realm over. An adventurer such as yourself should have no trouble identifying suitable individuals and coaxing them to reveal coaxing out relevant information. Your confidence is most assuring. I shall appraise the other celebrants of the situation and then return to Makoto Amphitheater. I look forward to your findings. Up, someone's at my door. BRB. Okay, I've returned. Sorry about that, I had to bring in the trash cans. Wow, choking on water, really? Now we need to go to the Lancers Guild / Marketplace. Uldan Merchant. You wish to make a drink that represents Uldan? Tea would be a good place to start. We Uldans can't get through the day without a good strong brew. It's served up anywhere you can get a a feed. Doesn't matter if it's a slap up meal or just a sweet treat. I've heard tell that the Sultana takes hers with generous helpings of bitters, a bit of butter and honey. Aside from tea, Thanalan has has specialties like vanilla, clove, black pepper, and pearl ginger. The finest stuff can cost as much as gemstones. Well done, lady. What's that? Ingredients that are distinctly Uldan. Well, most of my countrymen would say nopal and spice, but that would be selling our cuisine short. For dining should be an adventure. The the thrill of the unknown, the triumph of audacity. A dish a dish should have all the drama of a championship bout at the Colosseum. Oh yes, such an experience may be a little stimulating for children, but we grown-ups can appreciate a little excitement. Wouldn't you agree? Okay. You want to make punch with a lemon twist. Then you'll want to use plenty of Lenosian oranges, lowland grapes, and lemons. Lenosha citrus is renowned far and wide. It's featured heavily in Leminson cuisine ever since the sailors started using it to ward off scurvy, and I always ensure that our restaurant has a ample stock. I'm in charge of procurement for the at the Bismarck. You see, if you're after quality citrus, I'd be glad to introduce you to our suppliers. And that's all the people we have to talk to. Let's return to the amphitheater. Welcome back, Wolf Mage. Were you able to learn anything promising? Oh, those ingredients seem representative of some elements and Old Doll indeed. We celebrate this. We celebrants should be able to procure the items. So pray, leave it to us. Once the Kinder Punch Kinder Punch has been prepared, we would be pleased if you would do the honors of serve it. When it's time, please present yourself to my colleagues at the Starlight Stalls. Oh. And if you happen to have a moment now, might I trouble you to speak with the little ones from earlier? I'm hoping that you could learn which city holds the greatest interest for each of them. In so doing, you would be able to recommend varieties of punch that would be most meaningful. The Starlight Stalls are in full swing. You will be heading there? I just realized I forgot to open my talkie icon. My bad. Let me fix that. Because that also covers my chat in case of bad words and people being not pleasant. Bright girl. The punch is almost ready. I can't wait to have some. What do I like to eat? Fruits. We have apples and berries here in the woods, and I'd love to try fruits from other places. So the other place that has fruits is Limsa Limensa. So she's gonna want Limensin. Oh, you're the adventurer from before. The mold punch is almost ready. Hooray. I want to learn about all new places, so it's hard to decide on a punch. There's no ocean in Gridania. It's my dream to go sailing everywhere on a big ship. So he's gonna want Limensin too, so... Where's the other person? They are over here. Quiet girl. You're giving out hot drinks? That sounds great. I visited with my mom. It's my first time. I'm visiting with my mom. It's my first time in Gridania, so I guess I'd want to learn more about everything here. So she's gonna want Gridanian. Excellent timing. We've received the last of the ingredients and are now brewing the new varieties of Kinder Punch. We expect a throng of children will descend upon us as soon as we begin serving. Are you ready to attend to them? I'd like to... Gridanian is located in the Black Shroud, the domain of the elementals. The Coralline Canopy's Kinder Punch uses generous amounts of apples and cinnamon, and is a veritable bounty of the forest. Limsa Limensa is certainly is a culinary kettle where myriad cultures have come together courtesy of a trade on the sea. The Levinson Kinderpunch foreign spices with Levinson citrus and produced a fusion of flavor that reflects the milling of peoples in the city. Ruled by the Sultana Nanamu Namo, the nation of Ulda thrives on commerce. Its bazaar are lined with exotic wares brought by caravans, while the ceruleum throngs while the Colosseum throngs with nobles who seek the thrill of gladiatorial combat. The Uldon Kinderpunch is made by simmering dried fruits and black pepper in a sweet, bitter tea. The result is a flavor that is really rich, royally rich as well as stimulating. Okay, ready. Time to do this. So both Levinson and Gridanian are fruit punches, but distinctly different. A friend of mine used to live in Ulda, and he tells me stories about it. I've always wanted to know what it's like there. If you have something like that. Uldan's punch. Well, this is really good. It's like a sweet tea with spices. Is this what Ulda smells like, I wonder? I'm going to get my friend to come too. I'd love to see what fruits from other places taste like. Do you have a punch that's made with them? That would be Levinson. This is one I messed up on my main character because I didn't actually read anything so as to make it a surprise for you guys. Whiff the cream. Welcome. How you doing? Oh, it's sour but sweet. I love it. I had no idea they grew so many kinds of citrus in Limsa Levinsa. Look, those are minions you can get a couple years ago from the Starlight Festival. You here for the punch too? Come on, let's go up together. Alright. I heard there's a place called the Colosseum where gladiators fight each other. I'd want a punch that makes me feel like I'm there. That would be Uldan punch. Hello again. I've never had milled punch before. I'm not sure which one I should try. Let's give you Gridanian. So the Colosseum is in Ul'dah. I'd love to see a fight there one day. But right now there's a fight in my own mouth. Phew, the spices in this punch sure packs a punch. Thank you. I love the apple flavor, and the mug is beautiful too. Oh, I hope I can meet some Muggles while I'm in Gridania. What to choose? I suppose I'd like a punch that makes me feel like I'm sailing somewhere far away. That would be Leminson Punch. Well, what a great blend of flavor, and I just love the design on the mug. It's ships like this that connect the whole world. Thank you, mister. I've had a lot of fun. It seems the children really enjoyed their punch. You did well indeed with your selection. From here on, the celebrants will tend to the punch distribution with your fine example as a guide. You need only report back to Ama Grun Grun Garanji. She will be eager to know how we fared. I have suck. Sorry if I'm butchering the name of this person, but I suck at reading some of the names in this. I've just finished putting out a few proverbial fires at the guild, so I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. The more the merrier, was, as I always say. And if you're here, my friend, may I assume that the Kinder Punch has been handed out to the little ones as planned? We are truly in your debt. With your help, we have not only brought the children festive cheer, but also expanded their horizons. Of course, there are they're all the more than they're all more than welcome to return and try the other types of punch. The longer they enjoy themselves at the stall, the better. There you are, adventurer. I wanted to thank you again, and Miss Gar and Jai, and Mione too. It was absolutely our pleasure. If you enjoyed the punch, then nothing would make please us more. When I grow up, I want to be someone who knows lots about the world. Like you, mister. I'll go and see what's out there for myself and tell everyone all about it. And I want to tell everyone about Gridania too. The Starlight Stalls have reminded me just how much I love it here. That is a wonderful wish, and I have no doubt that the spinner himself has heard it. When the time comes, it'll be my pleasure to register you as an adventurer, young man, and I'll look forward to hearing your tales of courage and high adventure. That goes for you as well, of course. It seems you've truly inspired young Jultrin, Joltrin, and you should still have time to spare. Should you still have time to spare, could you potentially inspire even more souls by helping us serve up more Kinderpunch? We'd also be glad if you simply enjoyed the festivities here on. It is entirely up to you. While the celebration continues, our guides will be pleased to show you to the stalls. My thanks again, Wolfmage, and happy Starlight. And with that, we've completed the quest and get a new set of emotes. And now have access to the other items we can possibly buy. Let's go see how much they are, because I do not have much gil. Let's go ahead and use that emote book. And we get all the emotes. We get Gridanian Gulp. Lemons and Gulp. And Uldan Gulp. Each showing a different mug. And alongside those we get Gridanian Sip. Lemons and Sip. And Uldan Sip. Let's go ahead and put the one of those on our hotbar. Our current home point is Ulda, so let's put this one here. And let's head over to the merchant stalls for this, which are not on this map. Okay, we have to find out where the stalls are for the items that are not part of the quest. Maybe this Starlight Celebrant? Yes, okay. We can get one of each, so We're going to get one of each of the table and decoration pieces. And get one of these just to show them off each. And that's what those do. And once we have a home, we can put these on our table and have little buffs for 10 uses. And we have mug towers. And without further ado, let's head back to the main quest. Need to make sure I drink. Let's see, our next quest is over by here. Time to talk to Ffxiv. The meeting. Ffxiv has a pained look in her eyes. Alexandria has no need for Queen Ffxiv. It's the Queen of Reason, my endless counterpart that they love. And though it is a hard truth to accept, it is nevertheless the truth. I must find a new way to serve. You're not alone, and together we can get through anything. Well said. And it just so happens that there's something that only you can do right now, right this moment. Let's start with Calyx. What can you tell us about him? He was a prodigy who specialized in the field of electrope and made his mark during the Surge Storm. Yet even as he basked in the admiration of his peers, he struggled with an illness he had from birth, which left him with precious little time to live. For him to still be here 4 centuries on, I think it's safe to assume that he too has become an endless. I see. Well, while we're somewhat familiar with preservation, I never imagined we'd cross paths with one of them like this. You know about preservation? We do. They're supposed to have created Everkeep's core system as well as the endless Ffxiv. Did they? All while I was slumbering. The members of Oblivion have spent a lot of time investigating preservation. We should head to the back room and tell them what happened. I should make note of something that I noticed when we first saw the symbol on the key. The key being the key to interdimensional fusion. It has the same symbol as Azim's crystal. It has the same magic symbol as Azim's crystal. I just want to put that out there. I think there's some connection between it and Azin. You heading to the back room? Also, today will be a longer stream with breaks. At least if all goes to plan. We heard about the ambush. You seem to have weathered it well, but try to avoid straining yourself. Do you hear me? To think that Kryle's parents were once members of Preservation. We've given the others a summary, but we can wait on the details if you need some rest. Are you feeling alright? The sign might yield some clues. Talk to Kryle. If this is voice acted, I'm going to mute myself. I did not realize there was no game audio. Good thing you haven't missed any voice acting, aside from the line that was just voice acted, which I will read. You've heard what happened. We've heard what happened, so Preservation has revealed itself at last. Sorry for the no audio from the game. Now, back to the cutscene.
And using the key, they mean to turn even more people into Endless. It seems safe to assume that they too intend to steal ether from the other reflections. But unlike the previous Ffxiv, they have no intention of saving everyone. Calyx, of all people, would know precisely how much ether is required to sustain an Endless. Thus, he is able to set a realistic limit to their creation, without being swayed by emotion.
Carefully managed eternal preservation. Whether or not this can be considered an evolution, 'tis plain that man's very existence would be forever changed.
Say, if this Calyx is as brilliant a scientist as everyone says, could he have been the one who erased everyone's memories of Endless Fiend's death?
That is a possibility, though I cannot speak to his motives.
Though Calyx has outright stated his ultimate goal, how his actions will further this agenda remains unclear. That said, we have seen how anxiety towards death continues to spread amongst Alexandrians. Perhaps the simulant stokes this fear, to entice them to become endless.
Everyone is afraid of death. We try to put it out of our minds, and I do not blame the people for feeling as they do. Nonetheless, I wish to stop the simulant. I wish to do what I can for those who believe in their queen. Although I wear no crown, were I to forsake the people, then I would truly have no place here.
I don't know if this will help in that endeavor, but I've found something interesting. When I analyzed the sign that Calyx appeared on, I was able to determine the source of transmission. I traced it back to a terminal used only by preservation, located in the Foundation sector.
Foundation sector? That came up in my mother's records, didn't it? It's where the old castle was hidden.
Everkeep was built atop the castle of the former kingdom. Access to the immediate area, the Foundation sector, is highly restricted, with map data accordingly classified.
The old castle is inside this tower.
It's an ideal place for preservation to conceal a terminal, I must say. Having existed since the Storm Surge, they would be familiar with the castle's layout.
But I wonder, would someone so versed in electrope, such as Calyx, be so careless as to leave a trail?
Oh, I expect he intended for us to find the terminal.
It may be a trap, but it's our only lead. What do you think, my friend? That it is. While I'm glad you're safe, we cannot allow his offense to go unanswered.
If you're set on this course of action, I'll work on getting you access to the Foundation sector. Sit tight for now.
Please, let me come with you. I may not possess any special skills, but I know the castle better than any. So please.
All right. If that's what you want, then we go together. The rest of us will take point and secure the way, and we'll count on you to guide us in the castle.